It's been a little while. Gotta do a couple things like change the name of the stream and all that stuff real quick. Give me a second there. For now, listen to this awesome song. Alright. Almost done. Let's hope this doesn't break everything. It might, so it's probably gonna break everything. Did it break the stream? Oh, well, a little bit. Gonna have to restart it real quick. Shouldn't take long. There we go. Does it work? Inputs are a little lacking. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn it off and back on again, which is standard. There we go. Now it should work, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Now it works. Everything's set up now. Yay! A little bit of waste of time in the beginning, which is fine. Wow, I've been playing this for 5 hours. I mean, yeah, just counting up the streams. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Alright, which is the place we have to go to next? I believe it was the Mad Monster Mansion? Mountain, Treasure Cove, Camp Chris Cavern, Blue Swamp, Crazy Peak, Gobi's Valley, Mad Monster Mansion. There it is. Yep, Mad Monster Mansion. Done basically nothing there. Oh, it isn't. Oh, okay, I didn't get the other one. I feel like I already did that stuff. Oh, wait a minute. There's one thing I didn't do here. Here we go. Alright. I need to break this first. Which I don't remember how to do. Oh. Well, that was easy enough. Come on, I can make this. Oh, barely made it. Alright, cool. May as well. And the other one. Okay, that one does not break. Cool to know. There we go. Cool. So now I have the important ones. Wake up, you fat piece. Alright, cool. Was it this way? Probably around here. Oh, well, I also gotta... Wake up. Ah, that's what was up here. Don't need those, but might as well have them. Now that I think about it, I don't even know if I've died even once so far. Maybe once. I think I've only died once in this game so far. Not very talkative right now. There's just not much to talk about, frankly. Except Banjo's pants. I don't know if anyone else saw that. Take a look at his pants when I'm swimming like this. They sort of pop in and out of existence. Man, that's something that you really would not have noticed as in the CRT TVs back in the day. But now it stands out like a sore thumb. Like see, it's not that... Like there, it's not that detailed, but then you get closer, and oh, there it is. A little farther, it's not detailed. About the same. But then suddenly, his resolution just goes way up. Look at that. Hell, even the lighting changes on it. I don't know if that's an emulator thing or what. Oh yeah, I was gonna come back here later. All right. One second. Something funny about that. I already did that. Right, that's the pumpkin thing. Now I remember, it's this way. when you think about it, a lot of the level design in Banjo-Kazooie doesn't actually make that much sense with outside of the levels themselves. Like, there doesn't ever seem to be like a particularly good reason to have some of these. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. There doesn't seem to be any particularly good reason why, shut up, Runty. There doesn't seem to be a particularly good reason to put the puzzles, those Jiggy puzzles in those particular locations. You're not in there. Is this a pumpkin place? It's probably a pumpkin place. Well, I broke it, so. Like, there doesn't seem to be any thematic reasoning behind putting them in those random locations around the place. Like, maybe if they're all hidden, and they were like hidden near their thematic locations, then I think it'd probably make more sense. But as it stands, it's almost like they don't really think too much about where they're going to be in a lot of cases, which is fine, I guess. But it's like just kind of strange. At the very least, the Jiggy quantity for each puzzle makes sense. I keep forgetting about it. Oh, not even a monster. I get hurt by the fire. Eh. There's a bunch of, like, pointless rooms in here, which is weird. Interesting that. I don't think this will do anything. Yeah, I figured it's a pumpkin thing. Alright, cool. Let's just go through the front door and see what I get. Oh yeah, forgot about that. How slow do I have to walk? Has to be this, right? What? How slow do you have to go? Aw, man. I was hoping that might work. Oh well, just do the same thing that we did last time, which is get the stuff that I can get. Who lives here, I wonder? Because it almost looks like Grunty lives here. She has a house inside her lair or something that she lives in, which makes a little bit of sense, I guess. Hi, Animation Maniac. Wait, you're not the person I think you are you? You might be, but I don't think you are. Alright, let's just keep going with the house thing, because I think the house thing is probably the safest way to get a bunch of crap out of the way. Die, damn it. Just confirm for me, and oh. Never mind. You've just confirmed it for me. Sup? You know what? Pretty sure it's you, man. We were going to eventually do something on this channel together, remember? So, let's just, Dude, if you have a microphone, we can talk right now. No joke. If you want to talk, there's a mic. Follow the instructions I just said if you have a microphone on Discord, and we can talk. Because on my end, life has been pretty, somewhat uneventful, but at the same time pretty cool. Oh yeah, actually, I went to see the total solar eclipse a couple days ago, actually. Actually, no, my life has been pretty eventful. I guess I just don't process it in that way, because it doesn't exactly happen to me. It happens around me. But yeah, went to see the total solar eclipse in La Serena a couple days ago. It was awesome. Like I'd never seen anything like it before. It was like an eyeball in the sky just suddenly existed, and it was terrifying. Break everything! Give me a golden feather so I can kill this. Can't see anything. Ow! Thank you. Die. Jinjo! Oh, Jiggy. Anything else in here real quick? Yep, figured. You gonna join the voice chat, or do you think you're gonna be unable to? Oh, also, to everyone watching, who's not that many, happy after 4th of July, I guess. You say that, but we tried to do a Let's Play thing for a little bit too, didn't we? So like... They turned out to be pretty much unusable, but would've been cool. Die. Actually, gotta recall, I can probably fall into there. God, I suck at this game. I keep forgetting. Oh. Give me this. Gimme. I want it. It's just that usually I have a bunch of like guests to speak with me at the same time on these streams. It makes it more entertaining. Damn it, I need to be the pumpkin for this. Ah! Well, I can't say exactly how it's going on stream, but I can say more or less that it's continuing nicely. Haven't been able to work on it too much due to work and stuff that I got recently. This conversation would be a lot easier if we had a microphone and were willing to talk on stream, you know. It's not like many people are gonna watch this yet. Die. Oh, hello, Mr. Toilet. Okay. More pumpkin shenanigans. Got it. Google is what? Damn it. No. Oh, Google is watching. Does it really matter at this point? What kind of top secret information do you have that puts you into concern that Google will do anything? There we go. That's a lie. You don't like your privacy. Nah, I'm the kind of person who doesn't really have much stuff to keep private. Most people aren't like that. I get that. I just personally don't care. Come here, you Jinjo fuck. There it is. Can I break this? Can I break this? No, I can do that. Can I break this? Can I break this? What freaks you out? The talking on a stream thing or the Google thing? Because if it's not the talking on the stream thing... I had a Patreon since way long ago, but no one ever goes to it. Go to my Patreon. Anything else in here? Nope, not really. Yeah, I set up a Patreon donkeys ages ago, but no one's ever used it, so it's just sort of sitting there. Which is fine. I don't really need it for anything in particular yet. It's just, or pretty much ever, probably. But it would be nice to know that I have that kind of support. Plus, they probably get perks for the Silent Night Discord, in fact. Yeah, I don't know why that happened. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure what caused... Aw, shit. Well, gotta leave the house. I honestly don't remember when that happened. I don't know if it was the mermaid video or it was some other video that I'd made. I'm not sure what caused it, but something happened and I gained a bunch of subscribers. I think it might have also been possibly the Smash Hex mod that I made, which slightly blew up, but at the same time it kind of flopped because no one wanted to play it. So, there's that. Nope, it's on the other side. Boing! One more time. Let's try this again. talking to me. Okay. Can I just... Yeah, okay, cool. Get a boot up your ass. Why is there a flight pad in here? Oh, that's why. Is that like the only reason? Because there doesn't seem to be anything else in this room that would require it. No, that's pretty much that. That's pretty much it. Well, I think that's it for the house. Now it's time to check around. Nothing here, nothing here. Let's not touch that pad. Yep, into the maze we go. I've already been here, but... Gotta get all the notes. Which engine am I using for what? My game or this? Because for this I'm using Project 64, and for my game I'm using Unity. I've always used Unity, and pretty much will probably never change from Unity unless something drastic happens. Because, quite frankly, I'm making a lot of these games just for my own interest. Holy shit, these things are fast. Get away from me. Well, can't break it from that side. God, leave me the fuck alone. Leave me alone. I might actually die here. Nope. Don't care. Stupid bees, stay away. No. Up. Fair enough. Alright, cool. Now, escape. Escape. Oh, I got a feather. Alright, prepare to die then. Oh, you wanna fuck with me? Alright. Have at it. Oh yeah, after seeing the eclipse, though, when we came back to my house, there was someone special waiting. And that person is, well, not waiting, but like he arrived shortly after we came back. And that person is Kip Thorne. Don't know if you've heard of him. Basically, he's a recent Nobel Prize winning physicist. So basically, we had a Nobel Prize winner in our house. Fuck, I'm gonna die, aren't I? I'm gonna die. This is gonna be my first death. Alright, cool. Die. Thank you. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I won't die. Most people know Kip Thorne from as the guy who, like, helped, not exactly write, but, like, helped with conceptually the idea of Interstellar. Like, he and another person were the first people to, like, come up with it and, you know, present it to studios and stuff. There we go. I hear bouncing. Ah, the wading shoes. Well, that was kind of useless. Oh boy. Might be preferential to come back here as a pumpkin. Except for this part, because this is the part that only I can access. Actually, no, the pumpkin might be better. But, fuck it. Did something happen after that? I'm trying to remember. I feel like something happened after the Kip Thorne thing. Well, no, okay, well, no. Nothing happened after, but something has happened since then. Which came first, Banjo-Kazooie or DK64? I believe, but I'm not certain, I believe it was Banjo-Kazooie. Because if memory serves me right, Donkey Kong 64 was the last thing they made for the Nintendo 64. No, actually, no. I'm not sure, actually. That's a tough question. I'd have to look it up. But I think it's Banjo-Kazooie 1 that came first. Pretty sure. But yeah, in other news, I'm going to become a teacher soon. For my university's video game development course. Well, more of an introduction to video game development, you know, the simple stuff, so I don't have to go crazy about it. Alright, let's get in here. I'm gonna get this first, just in case. Yep, I also have a job now, so I'm trying to save up money if possible. And I also intend to eventually buy a Switch. Oh, shit. Duh. Solve the puzzle. Okay, I'm gonna guess it's spelling out Banjo-Kazooie. Not the most complicated puzzle in the world. Let's just keep a little bit of space. Ow! Ow! Okay, I did not know that guy was there. Where's the N? That's a Z. Banjo. Yeah, I could easily see how one would confuse the J, I mean the Z and the N. Banjo. Kazooie. The most complex puzzle of all. Spelling. Is that an A? I think that's an A. Ooh. You sure you don't want to talk? It's been so long, man. Maybe next time, I guess. Wait, what? Did I not spell it right? I was spelling Kazooie. Well, at least I'm not dead. That's nice. Where was it again? Was it this way? I think it was this way. Oh, killed myself. Whoops. Oops. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Put yourself on push to talk, please. Or whatever it is you do to make sure that you can't hear my voice all the time. Well, this is gonna be annoying. kind of don't have the willpower to go through all of Mad Monster Mansion again. Just for the...
Yeah, but the game is too far your hamster?
What?
Playing Mad Mansion?
I'm sorry, what?
Are you still playing Banjo-Kazooie?
Yeah, I didn't finish it. Long-ass game.
You're playing something else.
Don't see why I would. God damn it, get ready. Gotta finish this. Although, after having died here, I kinda don't feel like doing it all over again. So I might play something else for a little while. You could just use the mic that you have like on your phone or something, man. That works too for Discord. Talking to the guy on stream. Oh, I know what happened. Last time I ran out of time. I hadn't realized that there was a timer. Ow. And a lot of the time, surprisingly, the microphone on phones is better than the ones that are in headsets. I just find that funny. Now, where's that last one? Here it is. Take this thing. Nothing else in here? Nope. Alright. Out we go. I'd still like it if you could join, man. Them textures, though, yeah, there's some good-ass rendering textures in this game. With absolutely no normal mapping, no height maps or anything of the sort, no post-processing on this shit. They just had basic lighting, textures, and very few polygons. They had to work with what they got. Ah, fuck, I missed, really? Shit in the face. I was supposed to do more.
Today's low polygon game is better than Banjo.
Say that again?
How today's low polygon game is aged better than like Banjo-Kazooie?
How come the recent ones have aged better? There aren't that many low poly ones.
Like, say,
name a low poly one.
Quadrilateral Cowboys.
What now? What now?
Quadrilateral Cowboys. It's 80s hacker. The game about hacking set in the 80s.
I don't think I've ever seen that. I can't comment on that one in particular, but it's definitely because they have more rendering techniques now, and also because they can get away with it.
Oh, so it's just, even if it's low poly, it's just rendered better.
Yep, it's just going to be rendered more smoothly, the textures are going to work better, and be more detailed in general. They have height mapping and normal mapping, which makes it so that for example, a normal map would make it so that this clearly flat texture on the wall would look like actual bricks, like lighting-wise on a wall, as if it was being lit by a light source. It would look like that with a normal map. So these are just simple things, like these mirrors too, like this glass here would look way better as well with something like a normal map or very specific texturing.
How to play Quadro level?
I don't have it. Oh, I did the thing again for no reason. The bluish pinkish texture map? Yes, that's exactly what it is. The guy I'm talking to on stream, by the way, who's like in the comments, like studied 3D modeling and shit like that, so he knows about like a bunch of different silly tricks and stuff like that. Things I had to learn the hard way. I do like what they did here, though. Like this, they clearly did not have the capacity in the Nintendo 64 to, you know, have this lighting function at all. Like there is no way this is like actual lighting textures coming from this light source. Oops. So what they probably did was, it is definitely a light source of some kind, but like that is just textured, like animated texture cylinder from the window to the floor, and then this is just the texture of that stretched out and then placed onto the floor. But it ends up looking really nice, and the reason I can tell that is because of the black ridges. They just copy-pasted the same thing, mirrored them, stretched it out, and then lowered the opacity to give it the same effect. But you can still see the black ridges, which would not appear on a glass rendering like that. A lot of little techniques that they had to do to try and squeeze out cool environmental features. Because this was the height of what the Nintendo 64 could offer, unfortunately. That system was not strong, like powerful. Well, did someone die? Oh crap, I didn't know I could go in there. Sure, why not? Ah! Not sure what else is left, but I got a big chunk of this stuff out of the way at least. Also, dude, I didn't expect you to be on the stream, like, watching and stuff. Just never expected to see you here, in particular. What caught your attention? Run! Get in there! Oh. Ah, yes, the church. Oof. Sent me something. Holy shit. That is awesome. That's a hyper-realistic bull, if I've ever seen one. At least the makings of one. I missed something here? Oh man, I missed a bunch of things here. I don't want the notes. I honestly don't want the notes. Too lazy to get the notes right now. Honestly, I might switch games after this and change like the stream up and stuff. You never catch my stream because you don't know when they are, or because you forget? Or you just literally just never have a chance to because of circumstances? I honestly have no idea what he just said. I'm just gonna do what he says. Poke. It's pretty easy. Just follow the hand, wait for him to touch a thing, and smash the thing he touches. Do I have to wait? Fuck! Easy enough. Yeah, I did it. Yes, actually. Currently, what I'm doing is, well, I try to at least, unless something happens. I try to do it every Friday and Saturday at about 8 p.m. 8 p.m. my time. Which is the same as your time, hopefully. Unless something drastic has happened. Quick way to get down. Outrun the bees!
I don't check this.
What?
Animation Maniac from the Discord.
He joined the Discord like 5 minutes ago. But I've known him since I was like maybe 11. No, yeah, about 11 actually. I've known him for a very long time. Oh, this is where Mumbo was. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really feeling Banjo-Kazooie. 10? Because there was 10. Okay, yeah, fair. I keep forgetting exactly how long.
Maybe switch to a different game if you...
A different game? Yeah, I'm thinking of which one though. Because I have a bunch of games, but like at the same time, the whole point of playing this one was to eventually get to Banjo-Tooie, which is infinitely more entertaining to me. Because, my god, it's just so vast and beautiful, in my opinion, nice game design-wise. This one, I get a little bit bored of it, yeah, because it's like fairly monotonous that you have to go to the same level and stay in that same level the whole time. But it's still good. It's still good, it's like well done and everything, but it just doesn't feel as interesting in the long run, you know? Like, if you're binging it, it's not as fun. I guess is the best way to put it. So yeah, I have a couple games that I could, like, check out if you want to see as possible changes.
I've been meaning to ask, do you mind if we get a little, political here?
I mean, I don't know if this on the stream is a good idea, that's the thing. Besides, if I wanted to do that, would have invited the new guys from the debate Discord. And this conversation would have been there instead of here, so... Try to keep those things as separate as possible. But I feel like eventually I'm going to crack, so you can keep pestering me until I crack. If I remain consistent with these streams, eventually I'm gonna have to talk about something that isn't just the game.
You watch it?
I feel like you cut out there, and it's really hard to understand what you're saying sometimes because of like the microphone.
Credit?
Do I watch extra credits? Yes, I do. Well, at least I did.
Did you see their recent episode?
I don't watch their recent stuff now.
Watch the latest.
Yeah, but what happened?
Political controversy.
Yeah, but what kind?
Involving the depiction of Nazis in video games. And, terrorism.
Oh, I don't give a shit. They can do all they want about political stuff, but politics in the end is nothing but emotional responses to things that they think are rational and trying to enforce those perceptions of rationality onto things that are in fact emotional in nature. So, they end up with a bit of a conflicting interest there.
So are you saying you don't give a shit about the topic itself or the controversy?
I don't give a shit about the controversy in particular. Because at this point, everyone knows that you're allowed to talk about Nazis and present Nazis in whatever fucking way you want. Now, portraying them as purely a good thing, I mean, probably not, but that's probably not the best thing in the world to do. As long as you're not participating in historical revisionism, then I don't see much of an issue in trying to portray them a little bit more positively as, like, these victimized people, perhaps, that were tricked into doing things that they perhaps weren't completely on board with. Like, that sort of stuff makes sense, right? Like, what? Don't see anything wrong with that in particular.
Seeing as how we've already delved into it, I might...
What?
The video was about...
I think you should, like... I don't know if it's your internet or if it's, like, the microphone, because your mildly cutting out every once in a while, like very mildly, and it's very hard to understand what you're saying sometimes. It's not your speech, it's the mic.
Seeing as how you've already sort of sidelined the
I mean, yeah, I guess I already did, didn't I? I cracked.
So, the game, extra credit is basically asking game developers to, not allow players to fight as Nazis in video games unless you're being dead historical. Because apparently it makes this presentation of Nazis just makes them the now, not their fighting forces, the, genociders they are.
But it doesn't actually change the perception that people have of Nazis for the most part. Like, just because you play as a hitman doesn't mean you're going to go out murdering people. Otherwise, you'd have to change the entire concept of hitman.
No, their point was that it normalized.
Yeah, but do we normalize assassination? Have we normalized assassination at this point? Because I don't believe we have. As far as I know, we haven't done that yet. As far as I know. I don't know if that's a thing that I've just been missing for the past 10 years. And apparently being an assassin is like totally viable and no one really cares anymore and it's totally normalized and it doesn't really matter anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Because otherwise the entire Hitman series would be really, really bad, right?
They just got hit with a bunch of backlash.
Yeah, it feels like... That's the thing. The reason I didn't like extra credits was particularly because they had this weird thing where they kind of didn't support anything they said when it came to game design. So that's when I sort of stopped caring. When I realized that this didn't really do anything to back up any of their claims about game design. Like, they didn't even try to use psychology, they just used terms of psychology and didn't actually cite any papers or any particular locations and were to look into it. They just didn't do all that much to convince me of their position of this is how you should do a thing with game design.
They only present the topic instead of properly backing it up.
Yeah, they just talked about it, and which is fair,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it's like it doesn't have enough depth for me to actually give a shit. So, okay, Banjo-Kazooie, should we keep playing this, or should I, like, change to something else? Yay or nay?
Move to something else.
I also want to see what he has to say about it. Animate here. It's just to see, because I think this is the first time he's ever seen this particular game on stream. I do have plenty of Nintendo 64 games, so I do have Ocarina of Time, I do have Majora's Mask, I do have Paper Mario, I have a ton of games. I also have other games, but the thing is I'm not sure how well they'll run, right? Like on stream, because on stream games run much slower overall. So you have to be like either have a very well off computer or figure out what's the best way to put the settings on. So I don't know, because I'm not really feeling it right now. It's not that I'm not even suffering. That's the thing. Like, you say you want to see me suffer. I have a perfect game for that, but this is not making me suffer. This is just sort of meh for me at the moment, really. More than anything, it's just sort of...
Would you suffer if we made you play Hollow Knight?
Yeah, but I finished it recently, so... I did suffer with that one, though, to be fair. Let me just go through my games library really quickly, just so I can see if there's anything in particular that would be interesting. Let's see. I have the unfinishable games, which I don't think matter too much. We have the unfinished ones. I have A Hat in Time, Abzu, Celeste. That could be interesting. Cuphead, Dust Force, Freedom Planet, Fury, or Fury, however you pronounce it. Grow Home, Grow Up, Hollow Knight, One Shot, Ori and the Blind Forests, Shovel Knight, Snake Pass, Sonic Generations, and Wizard of Legend. Those are my Steam library picks. Now, where's my Nintendo 64 games? They're in here somewhere. Just give me a second here. I mean, I can also technically download like Undertale and shit like that, but like, what would be the point? Let's see, I have Genesis games, Echo the Dolphin mostly, GameCube games, none. Game Boy Advance games, I have Golden Sun. Oh man, I really want to play Golden Sun, The Lost Age, so badly.
How about a one-shot?
How about a what?
What about the first we made you play one-shot?
Oh, I haven't played that yet, but I think I should play it on a different stream, like one that's dedicated to it, you know? Because I've never actually played it before. Like, I haven't even looked into it at all. I know nothing about it, so... Because I'm also aware that there's, like, fourth wall breaking shit and stuff that's outside of the game.
Amazing game.
So I would need to set up the stream in order to accommodate that.
Make it another...
It needed to be a different stream, that's the thing. That's for sure. Grunty, shut up. Okay, so I got Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Donkey Kong 64. Don't know what this is. Oh yeah, this is like a Banjo-Kazooie mod. Interesting. Harvest Moon 64, Majora's Mask, Mario Golf, Mario Karts, Mario Party 2 and 3, Mario Party, Normal 1, Mario Tennis, Paper Mario, Pokemon Snap, Rayman 2, The Great Escape, love that one. Rocket, Robot on Wheels, which is fun, but I haven't finished. Star Fox 64, Super Mario 64, Super Smash Bros., Yoshi's Story, and Ocarina of Time. Star Fox 64 is fun, but I don't know how well we'll play on this. Alright.
How about Majora's Mask?
You sure? Are you just curious about it, or
Yeah.
what?
No, I like Majora's.
Cool.
Just wait forever.
Alright then, in that case I might have to change the stream or something. Let me check a couple things actually. Do I want to play Cuphead though? I did do a small stream of it, but then I sort of just stopped because I was bored. Ori and the Blind Forest is always fun to me, but I don't have the control for that. Snake Pass is devilishly frustrating, but I'm halfway through the game already, so like, not much fun there. What do I have in my finished games? No, that's not gonna work. I have a bunch of multiplayer games, but that's not very... There's not much of a point to that. I also have Minecraft, and I have Raft, and I have I Am Bread and Besiege and stuff like that. Interesting. Let's see. Well, may as well do the Majora's Mask thing. At least for now. Thing is, I already did a Let's Play of it, so it's like kind of funny to do it again. Playing it again for like the 100th time or so. God, I love this game. Guess we're gonna be listening to this music for a little bit. Alright, so I'm gonna turn off the stream for now, but there's gonna be another one soon enough to start up the Majora's Mask one, okay? We'll probably continue with the Banjo-Kazooie one on a later date. Belly's big, it's rather neat. It's years since I have seen my feet. And with that, we'll end the stream for Banjo-Kazooie. Thank you, Gruntilda, for your amazing insight. Anywho. Yeah, I'm going to stop the stream for now and then restart it as the Majora's Mask one. So I'm going to see you guys in a little bit.